A man was on his morning walking at the diversion road of a city when he chanced upon some gentlemen having breakfast beside their truck on the side of the road. One of the men caught the walking man's eye, and he instinctively raised his paper plate in the other man's direction, and with his lips silently formed what seemed to be the words, Kain po. The man on his morning walk was struck by the gesture, but politely shook his head and thanked the other man who offered food, as convention dictates. It was an edifying and so Filipino gesture on the other man's part. If you've spent time around Filipinos, you've probably heard the phrase Kain po tayo, an invitation to eat, offered sincerely even to passers-by, neighbors, or complete strangers. It's a warm gesture, but also deeply cultural. Why do Filipinos feel compelled to share food, even when there isn't much to go around? At the heart of this practice is the Filipino value of kapua, or shared identity. In Filipino psychology, kapua means seeing others not as separate individuals, but as extensions of the self. To eat in front of someone without offering even a token invitation would violate this deep sense of connectedness. It's not just politeness, it's a moral act of inclusion. This ties into pakikisama, smooth interpersonal relationships, and haya, a sense of shame or social awkwardness. Failing to offer food, especially when someone is watching, can be seen as selfish or even rude. It creates a social imbalance. So saying kain po becomes a kind of ritual, an expression of solidarity, even if the other person won't actually sit down to eat. There's also bayanihan, the spirit of communal unity that encourages helping and sharing, especially in times of need. Even when food is scarce, the act of offering, even symbolically, affirms dignity and generosity. As Filipino scholar Filomeno Aguilar noted, the poor still share what little they have, not just out of kindness, but to assert their humanity in a world of inequality. And this isn't limited to formal hospitality. Whether at a construction site, a bus stop, or someone's front yard, Kain po is heard all across the Philippines. Anthropologist Zeus Salazar described this kind of food sharing as inclusive and relational. It doesn't need ceremony, just presence and intention. So the next time someone says Kain po, don't be shy. You're not just being invited to eat, you're being invited into kapua. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the beautiful Filipino culture. See you in the next video.